Okay. Looking green. And here we go.
Huzzah! Time for bug souls.
The trio's here.
Let's do the Hollow Knight.
And yeah, I did play through some of it. I actually got past the part that he's about to do, but then I got distracted with some other games. I've been going through Evoland, Sky 4. I really should get back to this. Also, Evil Quest, Evoland. Here's I got all the achievements in Evoland 1 and Evil Quest.
Alright.
Well, you know me, I'm a bit of an achievement whore.
I got angry at Monster Hunter.
What happened?
Fighting Master Rank, Crimson Glow Valstrax.
Ah, Master Rank Monster. Say no more.
And, well, Valstrax in particular is, like, the highest end of, Elder Dragons.
Oh, it's a goddamn Elder Dragon.
Okay, so
Ain't that fun?
Map. So Ancestral Mound. Apparently there's going to be a big deal here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollow Nest, Corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help.
I like his staff a lot better. Can we trade?
Yeah, a little swords game. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you.
I need an adult. Like, yeah, this is totally a I need an adult situation.
Not really.
Dude, it's a creepy guy laughing at what appears to be a minor, saying I'm about to give him a nasty spell. That sounds pretty predatory.
I mean, have you seen where we are?
Again, I need an adult.
Seen the levels of badass that main character.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know how old you are. For all you know, you're like an ancient 2,000-year-old spirit who's come back to kick ass.
I would estimate he is Kirby years old.
You know what? That's a good answer. Kirby years old.
So there you go. You've got your first ranged option.
And boy, does it help.
Consume to the vengeful spirit. Tap A to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. Okay, so this works off of the healing, the same thing as the healing then.
Yep. Yep, and this is where you're first. It's like, the more spellcasting you want to do, the less healing you basically have.
Hi.
Mayor.
Uh-huh. You've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself.
And that's also another reason why we need an adult.
Now we're awake, I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with a small favor, my friend. Oh, boy. Okay, so... yeah.
In other words, hey, here's training to use your new spell.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, and that takes a decent chunk out. So not exactly something to spam.
But yeah, so one thing I didn't quite explain last time. So the equipment system on this is basically like Paper Mario badges,
Mm-hmm.
where you basically have badge slots, and different badges take up a different amount of slots, and they all have different effects.
It'll make sense once you start getting them.
Yeah.
The good news is that you're very close to that.
Yeah, I was thinking, it sounded kind of like that from what I started hearing you and Mindfox describing, like, talking about builds.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Ooh.
I'll tell you one thing, you're definitely better at this game than me because I died plenty of times. In this area, actually.
Oh, Andrew's got that Mega Man muscle memory.
Yeah, you are definitely better at these kind of platformers than I am.
Which I find kind of funny, because I know for a while it took me a while to really get used to some of the more hardcore platformer stuff. Like, there's even some stuff I really can't, like... I don't think I ever really got that into, like, Super Meat Boy or some, like, the really, like, the most utter tough-as-nail platformers.
That's a very different thing, though.
Yeah. Comparing that to this, it's like comparing Gradius to Ikaruga. Yes, they're both top-down shooters, but there is a level of intensity between them. Now, this is definitely Mega Man level of difficulty. And as somebody who's experienced with Mega Man, you definitely get this more than me.
Say there is one point at the end game that is kind of Meat Boy levels, but you'll get there when you get there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've mastered the game. So that thing looks like a worm worm.
Yeah, they're basically just, oh hey, here's a free soul recharge.
Alright.
No, you want to go up there. There's candy. It's dandy. There's also pill bugs, which means more money. Which, let's be honest, that's pretty good, right?
Good to have money. Can buy things.
Have money.
I hear that you can use it to buy goods and services.
Yeah.
I know, right? I just found that out today. And here I was just using gun. Guns also can help you with that. But you can't, people
Just
don't
the
really
American.
think they do.
For them extra hits. Okay, so that is not always going to be available. Okay.
Nope.
New.
Yeah, I'll have to use it, take a while for it to recharge.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Oh, and I can finally kill this asshole.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm gonna stand there and take it like a bitch.
I'll have to wait and have him spit out another buddy. Okay. Ooh, shiny.
Why, hello.
Fuck.
Wow.
Hey, dude. Nice to have you.
Okay, that's what they're called. They're called charms. We were both wrong,
Oh.
folks.
What did I think they were? Badges?
Pins. I said badges, you said pins.
Ah, and they turned out to be charms. We were,
Yep.
yeah, we were both wrong.
I mean, badges are the name of the item in Paper Mario, so you
Yeah.
don't really that.
That's
And
where
I
I
forget
was,
where I got. And I forgot where I got pins from.
because we were probably talking about map pins.
Technically,
Probably.
you're not wrong. I collect pins,
Yeah.
so I can see where you got that idea.
Soul Catcher. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip a charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. Okay,
Yeah,
so you can't just
so-
switch those around willy-nilly.
Yep. Well, depends. Do you count a bench as being willy nilly?
No, because that's
On the
you have to
fly,
go to a
like-
bench and
Yeah, like, it's not just, oh, you can open the pause menu anywhere and mess around with it. Okay. And I think I did the thing.
Oh, Lunis.
Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. And look, the gate between us has opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you.
I don't like him.
Sufficiently
Although I
clear.
do like his hat. That is a sweet hat.
I mean, apparently he's the snail shaman, so it fits.
It's
Well,
fitting.
in Mare.
But what if he was the sludge shaman and he murdered the original sales shaman? We wouldn't know.
I guess. Why do you hesitate? You'll get nothing more from me, I'm afraid. Though I do admire your persistence.
Well, in
Okay,
Mare.
you-
Dialogue is pretty memorable.
Jumps menu. Okay. Soul Catcher costs 2 notches, I guess they're called. Used-
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. Okay, good to get
Apparently.
more.
On TV tropes, considered boring but practical.
yeah.
Yeah, Soul Catcher is basically mandatory for at the beginning of the game because there's no reason not to use it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it just fits for any build if you can build it.
Yeah, makes sense to have more magic
Not
juice.
every build. Not every build.
Well,
Yeah,
if
you can like if you're not doing a spell heavy build, you can ignore it.
Well, I mean, if you can fit it, why not take it?
Because you typically can't fit it.
Ah.
There are a lot of charms. A lot of
Well,
useful ones.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far.
Yeah.
In fact, this is about the point where I took a break.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I died like 3 times during that part. I didn't die to the first boss. Oh wait, no,
Alright.
there was another thing I did. I fought against that boss he did, but then I actually ran into another boss without even realizing it.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Andrew, where are you going to go next?
I think I'm gonna try to get a ride to the surface. Check out the shop.
Oh yeah, I went to.
In which case, you probably want to go the opposite direction.
Isn't the
I can always
one
explore.
ride
If
dude?
the fastest, Oh, right, you could do that too. No, in which case, yeah, you're going the right way.
Eek.
I thought you were like gonna manually like head up to the entrance.
Nope.
No, he was referring to the tram, whatever it's called.
Beetle.
Stag.
Yep.
Stag, right.
Stagways.
But yeah, I actually picked a fight with a boss and actually beat her on my first try.
Oh right, I skipped over this dude. Oh, why not? Violence.
Yep. Well, you learned how to dodge those attacks against the boss. Now do it again.
Oh heck.
What?
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why you don't want to fight them in an enclosed space. You can't dodge that shockwave.
Huh.
I
didn't
don't-
know.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to get here this early.
What do you mean?
Huh.
Is this what I think it is? No, it's not.
If you can get there, you can get there. Like,
I didn't know that would happen.
Well, it doesn't look like someplace I can go yet. I mean, unless...
No.
No, that did
yeah.
nothing. Alright.
But I didn't know that they could break some of the landscape like that.
Yeah, you learn something new.
Yeah. No, that is a cool thing where it is not telegraphed. It's something you can discover on your own. That's neat.
well, it's kind of why they purposely put that one right there to sort of, because the chance of it breaking that.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's definitely one of those moments that teaches you without teaching you. Or it could be something that somebody could tell you about, and it's a water cooler at the moment. So it all works.
Alright. And we rode the Silt Strider to the surface.
Yeah. There are mods for this game. They're not as easy to implement, but I could just imagine if this was more easily moddable, people replacing the stag beetle sound effects with the Silt Strider.
Yeah, totally. Or if somebody really wants to troll the Shoopa from
Right, see Shoopa?
Exactly.
Oh god, that brings back memories.
That was like a Jar Jar Binks moment.
I never
Like,
thought...
I see what they were trying to do, but it failed.
I never thought I'd see such a thing. The Stag Station has opened. That building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard tales of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. So dang, that sounds...
Oh, by the way, the N64 just unleashed its next game, Pokemon Puzzle League.
Yeah, I actually played that for a little bit and had some fun.
Yeah, that's a game I remember renting once and really liking, but I've always had a soft spot for the Match 4 games.
I find it hilarious that the compass is a badge, not a charm. That is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can sacrifice my ability to know where I am for power.
I mean, I've been good with reading the map, but probably won't hurt to have that.
Yeah, and your first run through, you're gonna want it.
Especially in some areas, like Deep Nest.
Yeah. I feel like Crystal Caves is also pretty confusing if you don't have it.
Yeah.
So you can keep that on hand just in case. Knowing where the fast travel points are seems handy.
I actually grinded money just to buy everything.
The blue bug one, I can't remember what it's called. I'd say that one's not as valuable.
No, not really.
Okay.
Like, they're useful to
Yeah.
have, but unless you're doing something very specific, they're not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I will also say it's like you will eventually be using your money on charms, so
Either don't spend it now or prepare to grind.
Well, I think these will be good enough markers to use. They seem to be... Knowing where stuff like, oh, the goo that boosts up the health extra is nice, but I don't think I always need to know where that is. Like, having that just be
Yeah.
like a, oh, I run into that, I get a few extra hits. That's nice, but I don't think I would have the patience to
You are
always go
correct.
looking for it.
I think you
You're
can.
correct.
Yeah. Like, there is a build that does focus on the blue.
But like I
health.
said, unless you're like building a very specific build, it's not worth it.
Okay.
I don't understand that build at all, though. Like, it's the weirdest one to me.
Well, the thing is, they have to combine it with 2 different charms.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, that's the beauty of a lot of gamers. They like to go the crazy route just because it's there.
Yeah. Like, you think that the charms are cool, wait until we get to the concept of combining charm effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just standard.
Okay. So it looks like there's a lot of places to the east in the crossroads that are worth looking into.
Oh yeah, there's lots of horrible things out there that want to kill you.
In terms of map, that area there basically is kind of the top middle.
Alright,
Okay.
so...
So you got a sense of.
Alright.
What?
So, for the sake of sanity, and also because it might be useful for to know later, Andrew, do you want me to tell you the next place you should go if you want to save yourself some grief and be able to plan ahead a bit?
Sure.
Southeast corner.
Southeast? Okay.
Yeah, that one like to the bottom and to the right of the thing. Because Article, you remember who's there, right?
Hey, I actually found out something. You know how there's like the map maker? There's apparently dialogue where you meet him in a certain area and he will have different dialogue,
Yeah.
only he's
Yeah.
afraid.
Yeah, I know. We know exactly which area that is.
Yeah.
She's right to be afraid. That place freaks me out. I don't like
Yep.
going there.
But it's funny how
No, it's not.
I love it when the devs think of, oh, what if you go through a run without ever talking to him?
I mean, you talk to him in every area.
No, specifically, you see him, but you never interact with him. Yeah, they have special dialogue of introduction if you go through the entire game without actually talking. Which, of course, you guys have never seen because, well, who'd be crazy enough to do that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of
guess
like
people
the
trying to
speed
do
runner
a
kind
no
of
map
thing.
run.
Yeah.
Or a no map run.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like,
Speedrunners have the map downloaded in their brain.
yeah. I respect speedrunners for, like, when it comes to Metroidvanias, because they have to memorize an ass ton of info, and that is impressive.
I wonder how fast I could beat this game, like start the credits.
I don't know. I wonder.
So we got a lot of spirals, ammonite-looking things in the background.
Yeah,
Because I know what to do, I just don't remember what order I have to do it in.
yeah, and the big thing is, of course, you probably don't know the skips, so that probably adds, like, at least...
Yeah.
You
So-
look like a boss
Okay.
fight.
Alright, I want you to guess how fast the speedrun would be.
2 hours? Half an hour? Somewhere between those two.
I think it is about an hour.
Yeah. The current 80% is 32 minutes, 16
Yeah.
seconds without loads.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
With loads, 37 minutes and 55 seconds. Although, for a true ending run, you need an hour and 3 minutes and 54 seconds to fill that.
Huh. That's short, huh?
Yep, big. And apparently, the 112% ACV with no major glitches, 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 32 seconds.
That's what I'm thinking of. Because there's no way that someone is doing the flower quest line and that's not going to take like a good 20 minutes minimum.
Oh god, I never did the flower quest.
I did it! It was probably one of my biggest video game accomplishments I've ever done.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing Andrew's face when he sees what he has to do. And then he's debating whether or not he's going to do it on stream or not.
Oh, it's one of those kind of quests.
I'm getting feelings of a stupidly finessed collectathon.
Optional challenge, yes.
Oh, I was thinking, is this a hunt quest on the level of the Coctorok? Those Coctorok.
Tropical, you know them better than me. I will leave the decision of telling them up to you.
It's yeah. I mean, it's not a really big thing to spoil or anything like that. Basically, it is you essentially have to cross pretty much from one side of the map to the other without getting hit.
What?
You can't. I also think you can't dodge. You can't.
Yeah.
There are limits on your actions because you are carrying a flower from a person who is really sad to their lover's grave, I think.
Yep, and it's a very delicate flower.
And if you mess up, you have to go back and get a new flower.
So,
And the stagway would mess the flower up, so you can't use that either.
Yeah.
okay, so you're not allowed to attack, you can't be attacked.
No, you're allowed to attack, I think. You just can't get hit.
Okay, but you can't also do powerful attacks that would clear out an area.
Correct.
Okay, so I wrapped around back here.
Hence why it would make things easier for you, right?
And I think it's like you have to do it to get the last nail upgrade.
No, I don't think it's a nail upgrade. Wait, it might be. Honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah.
So are we gonna meet? We are! I know that sound.
Yes. Actually better.
Oh, bury the knight with a broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown? I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it.
Oh no, we visited her too late.
Oh,
We didn't
Yeah.
get to see the first verse.
Yeah, the first verse was like kind of dark.
okay. Oh, hello again. Are you still running about? Why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put a bit of work in. Those crystals out there are worth a fair bit, but I have a feeling there's something even more valuable hidden just a bit deeper in. I can almost smell it. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both of us. Or if you don't feel like digging, you could just sit and sing with me. Oh, you are precious.
I found the song.
And I regret looking her up on the wiki.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. That's the verse that we missed because we didn't come here early enough.
Yeah.
Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the lady lovely and pale. Bury the priest in his tattered gown. Then bury the beggar with his shining crown. Are you surprised? I remembered the second verse. Lots of time to think while I work down here. Maybe I can even come up with some songs of my own.
Why do I have to look up her on the wiki?
And
This is hard work, but I don't mind. Down here, I can keep working without even sleeping. It's fun. And every once in a while, you come to visit me. I'm glad. I'm glad you like the sound of my voice.
And that voice is amazing. Props to whoever did the voice acting on that one.
Yeah, that is something I find kind of fun and interesting at times, is working with that concept of voice acting that doesn't actually use words.
Yeah.
With like the sound effects for words.
Yeah. I also like the Klonoa one, the Klonoa sounds. Those are good too.
I've never played Klonoa.
I was actually surprised that I'm like, wait, you got like a remake?
A remake, and it's really good because it needs one. That PS2 game has had no re-releases, and it costs like $200.
Yeah, my friend finished it like this week, and his biggest complaint is like, why? Why is it like $80 for a game that's like so short?
Wait, isn't it 40? Oh, right, Australian dollars.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive for what it is.
Ah, I didn't know those games were that short.
There are a ton of PS2 games that are like that, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I guess nothing's gonna happen
Mostly
then.
horror
And of
games.
course, funny enough, I recently learned that I actually own a game that's in that same category of never got re-released from that era, and it costs like $200 on eBay.
What?
Herbivore.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Herbivore for the GameCube. I own a copy, and then like the other day I was watching an Austin Eruption video, and he was like, "Oh yeah, copies for Herbivore go for like $200." And I just stared down at my shelf.
Probably also helps.
Play it like Nintendo Power. How is it?
It's really fun, but good luck trying to do like a 100% run or getting the true ending.
It's just, I just throw that in the category of weird Japanese games that is weird for the sake of being weird.
Yeah,
Funny enough,
an internal logic to it. I find it pretty fun.
another one of my friends just started playing Klonoa. I just saw it pop up on Steam.
Yeah, this is the area where I first died.
I have come to rescue you, child.
It's those goddamn fireflies that get me. Because I'm not fast enough to stop them from summoning their little mini flies, and it's like... this overwhelms me. Any recommendations for how to deal with mother fireflies?
Hit them
Kill 'em.
until they die.
You were a Sal player, weren't you?
Oh. I do not
Sword Art
recognize.
Online player.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright, come up with a new plan, guys. Well, we could hit it till it's dead. Yeah.
I mean, that's really all there is in this game. It's like, especially early on, like sure, later on you can be like, oh, this build works fairly well against this boss, but at the moment it's just hit it till it dies.
True.
Or the alternative advice for how to deal with it is a good old classic get good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm not gonna complain about that.
Like you can nail pogo like that. That is
Yeah, I was about to say the pogo technique looks pretty well on them.
I actually did notice I could pull a Scrooge McDuck on that, but I don't think I've been able to master.
Yeah, I say nail pogo, but I believe the actual the term is nail bounce.
No, I think everyone just calls it nail pogo.
Oh really?
Because it's a
I think it might as well be the official name.
Yeah.
I mean, we are
I've-
channel Scrooge on that one.
Like you are the first person I've ever heard call it a nail bounce.
I think I've always like I always referred to it as a nail pogo, but I remember like the speedrunner called it nail bounce. I'm like, oh, that must be the official.
A door with an open slot. Well,
I don't even remember what the key for this is.
Deep nest, I think.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where it is. I just brain just flashed. I remember where it is now.
you tried to repress that memory.
Well, that's
No, no, I didn't try to repress my memory. Just acts like that. It's like I don't remember it, and then someone will say a word, and it's like, oh, thank you for that key. I needed it. I forgot that I had this thing under a locked door.
Yeah, I've had moments like that too. Yeah, isn't that weird?
Do I
I was had one
visit
conversation.
violence on you? I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
Poke it. Poke it.
Bad thing for
Okay. Oh,
I
jeez.
hear violence, but the video hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the boss that I just like ran into. And I didn't even mean to even start the fight. I just noticed her on the ground. I thought, can I talk to her? And then I got too close and I hit her by accident and well.
I don't like that. No, siree.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, right, this part.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was
stylish.
a nice shot.
Stylish.
Thank you. That almost felt scripted, but I guess not.
It
Yeah,
was not.
And oh, wait.
Yep.
So-
Yep. Here you
If
go.
I remember correctly, it is possible, but it has to be like pixel perfect.
Yeah.
So don't bother. That is not
Yeah.
the person you came here to meet.
I'm just disappointed because there was a bench there, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That teases you.
honestly, that's what I was focusing on first.
Okay, what is in this thing? You're looking kinda orange there, buddy.
Oh, title.
Ugh, Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go?
Oh. Oh.
What? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed.
Is it just me, or is it everyone else getting...
No, I think that's just Andrew.
Well,
Connection
my
is
thing-
getting red.
Yep.
You're starting to go Mr. Roboto on us.
Oh, heck.
So, should I be worried about the fact that he went all orange?
Let's see. Hopefully...
Don't worry about it.
Dude, there are literal zombie bugs all over the place. I think I should.
Don't worry about it.
You're exploring, then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it.
Huh. Bright Ops is watching, but he's not joining.
Yeah. Nice to see you, man.
Wait, why am I typing into the chat? He can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks like a support that can be destroyed. Yep.
So yeah, the main reason why I told you to get this guy is because you're gonna need him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's fair. We're joined before recovering from wisdom tooth extraction.
Oh, yeah.
I've had 2 of my wisdom teeth out. I was lucky because apparently it was just my 2 upper teeth. My 2 bottom ones have never shown up.
Ah, lucky you.
I
All
know.
4. All 4. And they were really bad too. In Showa's words, my bottom teeth were drifting. As in, they looked like they were doing drifts inside of cars. Oh, was it just a back tooth, not a wisdom
This
tooth?
was just... Alright, this was like just a couple months ago, wasn't it? Like...
Yeah, you were there
Yeah.
for it.
Yes, I was.
And check back in at the surface. Because that duder sounded like he could... Well, I don't know if he can actually do anything for me, but I mean, it's a new face.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, just taking a second to appreciate not my jaw not hurting.
Yeah, because I remember, like, Show was like, I could buy you a pizza, but you can't eat it.
Oh, what
Wait,
a
you guys live in the same area?
No. But Show does know where he lives.
Ah.
So he's like, yep, I can easily just buy you pizza from your local... Yeah, online.
Domino's.
Yep.
Has to be Domino's. There he is, there's his house.
Our shop keeps coming home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Okay.
Alright, so you have your map store, but now you have your general store.
Hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Ask Shard.
Love that you can still hear him say Geo.
Yeah.
Geo.
I'm gonna see what happens if I reload.
I've been trying it, it doesn't fix the lag. It's just Twitch's fault.
Yeah, it's just like it's a little bit more delayed than usual.
That's right, right ops, thank you. That is true.
See, oh,
I'd completely forgot that.
oh, I might have to check that out. And also, I've been enjoying this so far. It's been, I mean, I enjoy Metroidvanias, and this one has had a pretty decent aesthetic and good controls. It's a simple key. Simply a simple key.
How simple.
Quite simple.
Yeah, this works off like the Zelda thing, where it's like if you have a key, it will fit locks, not just a lock in particular.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately for me, I am getting exhausted, so I'm afraid this is where I will be dropping off.
Alright then. Huh, Luna Fly
Kill
Lantern.
20 bucks for me, or at the very least put them out of their misery, because, you know, they're zombies.
I'm guessing that's
Ran
gonna be
Fairies.
something. Hmm?
How do you feed him to a giant spider?
Oh, I think there was like 3 things that we were trying to say at that point.
Yeah.
You know what? Good.
Yeah, I was going to say rancid eggs are a thing that I understand that they're handy, but I never use them because it's like I didn't even know what they did until like the very end of the game.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what they do. I've never used one and I don't remember what they do.
I think I'll get this gathering swarm thing just so I can get the money a lot easier.
Yeah.
And, okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, come on.
rancid eggs just let you recover your geos without having to go back to your body.
Alright.
Right, do you really think Andrew's doing a Steel Soul playthrough? He's not crazy.
Yeah.
To explain, Andrew, Steel Soul is if you die, start over from the beginning of the game. Permadeath.
No.
Lose everything.
No.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I see they've opened that mapping shop across the way. I suppose a little competition is healthy. Perhaps I should start to sell maps as well. Or is that a little aggressive? All's fair in a world made of Geo.
Yeah, con.
He's aggressively capitalist.
Pockets feeling empty? If you need some more Geo, take a trip into the ruins below us and hunt around. Just take care not to fall into a haze. I won't be coming down to rescue you. Wow! Okay, buddy. I mean, to be fair, not everyone can be a badass as myself, but... Yeah, okay, I'll take the compass off for now. Alright, this is... Fast go.
One good thing is like you don't actually have to play through the entire game again to get multiple endings. It's like it always does the whole thing, it saves before the last boss, but it actually saves the ending you get.
Okay.
I basically bring that up because it's like what it means is that you can get you can get almost all endings on one file. So it's like, are you going to try? There are 2 endings I'd probably say don't bother trying to go for, but the rest, yeah.
Oh god. I just remembered an ending that I like. Remember the mushroom ending? Looking it up and saying, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that.
Well, it's nice to know that there is multiple endings.
Yeah, but there's a pretty definitive true ending in my opinion. Which is the one I got. Like 120% for max completion. I finished this game at 112.
I'm gonna leave that.
Hey, remember the
darkness alone.
Luma?
Yeah.
Remember the Lumafly lantern? That's what it's for.
I'm gonna go back to that later. I don't want to be, I don't know, eaten up by some freaking thing.
Yeah,
You will
fuck
be
got
eaten
home.
by a crew.
I honestly
Yeah,
kind of almost
ironic.
expect something like that. Okay, so there was a spot to the left down here.
Yeah, and by the way, in case you're wondering, like the person who I sent you down here to meet was that merchant. Now that you've got him, just feel free to go wherever you want.
Okay. Let's see. There's also that spot. Okay, I did kind of go around that one spot. Okay, I'll go this way first. Yeah. Also, just wow, the creepiness that comes with the whole, okay, you know, got that frickin' corruption in the air or whatever it is. That makes people go nuts, so. I'm guessing, Argle, that's where some inspiration for, like, the miasma stuff comes from?
Oh, that's a good point. Is it?
Miasma is, it was kind of just inspired by the idea of, like, the old idea before germ theory.
Oh, yeah, that they used
Oh,
to
yeah.
think it was just,
Miasma
like,
theory.
yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it is also a thing that is kind of a trope present in many things, like a corruption or something that kind of gets into things like the frickin', the Phazon in Metroid Prime, and...
Yeah.
Or the sisters in Del Toro Quest. Yeah, that's for nobody but me.
Because it's like, in my setting even, it's like, miasma is actually to be blamed for, like, the flu and that, like, it is kind of the source of diseases.
Okay, this looks like a thing I need movement options for.
Nope, you can do it right now.
Oh.
Yeah, what, you can damage boost, I think?
I'm
Oh,
not
right,
into
you
that.
can, right, yes.
You forgot the most useful part of
I don't
needle
think I
pogo.
ever really, I don't think I ever really used, nail pogo and spikes.
Talking about the oh right, those areas are optional.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you're trying to get a good chunk of items, there's so many times you need to do it.
I think I usually just damage boosted instead. Except if they're like instant kill, which spikes are instant killing this one? No, they're
They are, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, not instant kill, but like they reset the reset the camera,
Right.
like a infinite void, like a bit.
Okay, I guess I did do nail boosting. I mean, yeah, nail pogo then. Yeah.
In fact, it's actually
It's-
possible to in this area to fight like a boss that you're supposed to fight like halfway through the game by sequence bracing using nail pogo.
It's it's one of those things where it's like, ever since I learned about damage boosting from watching speedruns, I'm like, it's a tool that I just use in a lot of games.
Mm-hmm. What is damage boosting? I've never heard of that term.
You don't know damage boosting? Okay, it's
No.
where you take damage and then use the invincibility frames that the recovery offers you. You know how you usually blink a few times?
Oh, oh wow, that time is not long enough to do a lot of stuff.
In a lot of games, it can be. Yes.
Yeah, this one's very firmly in the you will get back to this later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I saw something like crawling away from here for a moment, but I realized no, that's just like water dropping. Okay.
So Bright, the bosses so far have been False Knight and Gru's Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, both of the 2/3 of the bosses in this area.
The only boss that I can think of that he would fight next would be Green Path.
Yep. That is basically, he's kind of burned out all the other options of where to go besides Green Path.
Yeah.
Just a sit.
Even if he like gets enough Geo to buy the lantern, he's not gonna want it.
Darkness is scary.
Well, no, it's because the area that you're gonna get to, that you get to by going there is gonna be an area where you're gonna want to move to the options that you don't have yet.
Yeah.
But in fact, you can nail bug off those.
Okay.
Not at the moment, like, there's no point, but for the future.
I shall keep that in mind.
I forgot how like necessary it actually is.
Like anything that you hit that it makes an impact but it doesn't die, you can bug off it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't quite feel like testing my courage on that, but that'll be good to know to try.
Yeah, it's less about testing your courage and more just kind of practicing it with it.
So over here is unknown territory.
What is that here anyway?
Oh,
no, yeah,
right,
you've been
I
here
came
before.
here and... Right,
You
I
literally
couldn't...
couldn't jump.
Yeah... Okay, so... What else? There's that thing... The slot that needs a thing...
Actually, if you go up to where, do you see where it says Ancestral Mound?
Yeah? Oh,
You see
yeah, there's a
in Ancestral
spot!
Mound? Yeah, you saw it? Just making sure.
Thank you for spotting that, because my eyes were almost everywhere except there.
Don't worry, it's a very missable door. No one likes Deep Nest.
I mean, who knows? Maybe I will, but it's
No, you
sounding
won't.
like a not fun place.
Alright, Andrew, let's play a game. So, a lot of the insects in this game are divided, a lot of the civilized intelligent insects are divided by tribe. Guess what tribe lives in Deep Nest?
Ants?
No.
Now I think about it, I don't remember any ants.
There are ants. There's like one, there's like two. Are you forgetting about your old pal? Andrew, Andrew. Argo, please tell me you didn't forget about our old friend Leg Eater.
Oh, right. Right.
Yay. Thank you for my...
Yeah, Fox, did you see the memes about, like, I think even the creators themselves even went in on this meme, saying that the reason they delayed Silk Song was because of, people kept killing one character.
No. PM it to me.
Yeah, I'll have to find it.
Ooh, just missed the door.
Yeah.
Now you see why it's so easy to miss though, right?
Here we go. Got one of those things falling in the back. Aye, you did not hit me this time. Naturally forming geology.
You forgot if it's stalagmite or stalactite, didn't you?
No, I was just
Same.
trying too hard to be clever. I know that the stalactites hang tightly to
wait,
the
no.
ceiling.
Okay, now I just remembered. Nah, wasn't a character.
Wait, what the fuck?
So here's the fun fact. Remember when I said you could, if you're really good at Pogo, you can skip a good chunk of the game? That's here. If you're supposed to like do something else, but you can while Pogo, spike Pogo your way up that. And from there, fight a boss that you're not supposed to fight until like several hours into the game.
Okay.
I did that once. It was a mistake because that boss demands a bunch of movement options that I didn't have.
Okay, so that is not exactly in the cards.
Okay, yeah. So
No.
the joke was more because of Mossbag, who's a YouTuber that does they're like, yep, people Mossbag has been sacrificed, so they're laying Silk Song. I just can't remember where it all started, because I know a lot of people were then making jokes about all that kind of stuff.
Here. I'll get you eventually, little guy. Let's see if I can try taking another look on the right. Or east or whatever. Oh, wait. Down over here. Delightful singing, mining bugaboo. And then this way. Right, was this
Oh right, I forgot
rumbling
that Hollow
spot.
Knight is. I forgot that this game was made in Australia.
Yeah,
God.
I believe Melbourne.
Okay, Ryan, so there's that thing that's constantly rumbling that I can't do anything with. And then... Yeah. So there. And over there was what? Right, the darkness. I hear things moving. So what else? vaguely recall there was one of those dudes I needed to attack at a distance.
Yep.
Guys.
Chisara's, I think, was on the west end.
What?
But
Why is
I-
Valstrax? So I'm just confused as to why Valstrax is not weak to Dragon type. Huh. Valstrax is an Elder Dragon, so pretty much all Elder Dragons are weak to Dragon damage. So Valstrax not being weak to Dragon damage is like a Dragon Pokemon not being weak to Dragon damage.
are you playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Huh.
Monster Hunter seems to be one of those things that I can reliably count on to be like, ah, yes, that is a thing Argyle is doing. There you are. Perish, please. Okay. And that looks like death below.
You are correct.
Yay.
Sizzling water? Nah, go ahead, jump in it, it'll be fine.
Yeah. What you won't be is base.
Oh,
No, wait.
we actually have green life.
Yep.
Yep.
Green
Good luck.
life.
A bunch of it's gonna try to kill you, probably.
You have orange eyes. Yeah. And you. Hi. No, you are not a friend. Absolutely not.
I just thought it was something fun. I'm gonna PM to Argyle.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I don't.
Yep, they explode, yep. I was wondering. What do you, okay.
Oh, you are. Most certainly not a friend either.
I love that. I love when I said my friend's Steve, and then there's just a delay followed by laughter. It's the best. To be sure, Argyle, you fought Grim, right?
Yeah.
Alright then.
I'm enjoying the feeling of Ghibli-esque soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Green Path is, I mean, it is funny just how how different each of the regions actually is. Yeah, freaking the piranha plants or the snap
gives
storms,
a-
what do you call them?
It gives the game a good sense of scale and just makes you feel like this is a vast kingdom, even though it's probably like the size of a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was honestly expecting everything to be like how it was at the start, so seeing some variety is nice.
Oh, no, trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh boy. So what are you, you little...
They're just basically birds.
Okay, I guess it's just... with everything here usually being,
Oh, that's sweet to see.
so it's like...
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Still, it's like it's neat kind of seeing these because like one is like okay, yeah, it's like a bird that's looking up, or you could see it as being like almost like a xenomorph head looking down.
Yeah, I have always seen it as like the longer part is the back of their head, which I think is the case. But
No, yeah, maybe.
Let's see how they fly off. They move so fast. It almost feels like it gets ambiguous when they're in flight.
yeah.
Ooh, bitch. And that should probably be my stopping point for tonight.
Yeah, right before a thing.
Yes. One of several things, and I do not have a map for this area.
You do not.
Well,
And now-
better find Conifer.
Yep. And now I have to go listen to a song because I'm not going to get to hear it today.
Also, I'm just gonna say, I've just noticed the sudden lack of background music.
Hey, you're sitting down having a rest.
Okay, and so then it does start. Okay, that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. Good. Okay, I thought that seemed a lot more ominous than. I don't know what is that. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for stopping in, dudes.
Alright,
Yeah.
see ya.
And thank you for your gentle pokes and prods and guidance.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I'm actually so glad that I did actually decide to play this game now, because it's like, if I hadn't played it when I decided, I wouldn't be here with Fox being like, oh yes, this thing.
Yeah. Shout out to Pat Sarazat for getting me to play this game by constantly saying it costs like $20 and they keep adding in more stuff for free.
For me, what actually got me to play it was YouTube kept on recommending me Mossbag's The Law of Hollow Knight Explained. And I'm like, you know what? I've heard good things about this. I might watch that, but I want to play the game first.